Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So this video is for anyone who is thinking about relocating to Costa Rica. You might be coming in from the USA, the UK, wherever you're coming in, but you're wondering, is it safe? Is it safe for you and your family from a crime perspective? Now, I have been here myself for a number of years. I came here sometime in 2015, I think it was, and I've been in and out of the country a lot, but I've spent the last 12 months here. And I will tell you this, for the first few years, if you'd asked me that question, is it safe? I would have told you, yes, it's incredibly safe and you don't really have to worry about crime. However, now that I've been here for a longer period of time, I can tell you it's a great place to live, but there's the side of Costa Rica that you will see in brochures, you'll hear about from real estate agents and people in the tourism industry, like myself, and that's the Pura Vida lifestyle, the carefree, easygoing way of living. And it's very attractive when you see it presented like that. And a lot of it is like that. But then there's the other side of living in Costa Rica, the darker side. And usually you need to live here for a number of years before you really see that. And by the way, this whole episode, this is inspired because last night I'm in this Facebook group that I'm in. There's about 30,000 expats living in this country who are in this Facebook group. And I see this young guy, young 20s, and he posted around 2 a.m. He had just been out to a club in Jaco, which is a town about 30 minutes away from here, which is known for being a little bit dangerous if you want to go there, say after 10 p.m. at night. But he'd been out, and this was around 1 a.m. He goes upstairs to a different section of this club, and they tell him it's 60 bucks, and he refuses to pay. So 4 guys jump in, they beat him up, and they take his phone. So he goes in this group and he's posting about this nightmare experience that he has. And so all the other gringos, the expats, start commenting, and most of them are basically along the lines of, well, you know, it serves you right. You shouldn't have been out at that time in this place. You were quite naive. And in a way, he was. But that's exactly what I mean when I say there's a darker side of living here. There's definitely crime that goes on, and it's not just petty theft. There's a lot of violent crime that goes on. For example, people living in more remote areas. This happens all the time. It happened about a week ago, not too far, actually back behind my shoulder, somewhere up that beach, where armed robberies take place. And you'll have situations where 4, 5, 6 guys will come armed, you know, guns, knives, and they'll bash down someone's door in the middle of the night and rob them. It happens all the time. And you never really hear about it too much. You don't hear about it for a number of reasons. Number one, it's the kind of thing that would really hurt the tourism industry, because tourism here in Costa Rica, it is an enormous part of the economy, especially people coming from the USA. They pump a lot of money into this economy, not just for tourism dollars, but also spending money on real estate. A very large percentage of the economy is based on that. And so you don't hear about it too much. And also a lot of it goes unreported, because if you ask anyone who's lived here for a number of years, I'm talking about expats who have been the victim of a violent crime and has gone to either the police or the OIJ, which is the OIJ, basically it's the FBI of Costa Rica, they will tell you that virtually nothing happens. Nothing really much tends to get done. And that can be for a number of reasons. There is a lot of crime here, and organizations like the OIJ, they are very, very busy on serious crimes. They are underfinanced. If you go and see their offices here, you will see what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying to you is that a lot of crime, if it's anything less than murder, not much really happens here. Now, don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to scare you away from coming to Costa Rica. There's a great side of living here and visiting here, and any country you go to is going to have that, any country in the world. But the reason why I share this with you is, if you are thinking about moving to Costa Rica, or any country for that matter, the best thing that you can do is come here, rent, live in multiple different communities, see which area you like, and join the Facebook groups that are full of expats that have been here for a few years and some that have been here for several decades, and just observe, see what they talk about in the groups, because you'll hear about it. You'll hear the good, the bad, but you'll really get to know what actually happens, not just what the real estate agents tell you, not just what you read about in the tourism blogs online, but you'll see the real side, both sides, the dark side and the good side. So that's it from me today, and I hope to see you here real soon.